Welcome, people of planet Earth and all planets beyond. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Josh, and my family and I buy and sell things from thrift stores, yard sales, flea markets, wherever we can find them, and sell them on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, all of the above. Anyway, these are our top 5 thrift finds that we found this week, so let's get into it. So this week we got into a few places that we don't normally get to go to. We got around and found some pretty cool stuff in return. So let's start it off at number 5. We have this pair of 950s orange tabs. These are the women's jeans. These are size 9 medium, and the black wash here. These are fantastic. The 905s are the relaxed tapered leg, so they are like the orange tab equivalent of the 550 for women. These are great. They don't really change too much in terms of like fit. They may be a tad bit slimmer than the 505s would be, but a fantastic find here. I think we paid $4 for these, but happy to do it because these are a great flip. These will sell very easily, very quickly. Next up, we have this shirt right here, this vintage Wrangler, Western rodeo wear, like all kinds of crazy print. This is the cowboy cut in a size 1735. I mean, look at this wild pattern; it's incredible. There's another one just like it that we bought as well. I think we paid $2 for this guy right here. But this is fantastic. This stuff sells super well. It's in fantastic, like, pristine condition. 30 to even sometimes higher, like $45 for that probably is my guess. Next up at number 3 is this guy right here, this vintage Ford dealership hat. It's got the sort of the mesh back here. It's in fantastic condition, super clean, with that Ford Mercury Lincoln patch from Houston, Missouri. Made in the USA. I'm guessing this is probably 70s. It's my guess on this thing, but it's in such good condition. The hat is in such clean condition. There is a little bit of staining right here, but for the most part on visuals, like on outside, it's super clean. This is dope. I actually don't know what I would expect from this. Hats are going all over the place these days. It could be probably $30, $40, maybe even more. I could be completely wrong on this one. I do need to look it up, but I got it for 25 cents. So how do you complain about 25 cents? You just buy it. Whatever it sells for, you're going to make a profit. So it's super dope. If you're a Ford guy, which I'm literally wearing a Ford shirt right now, so maybe I should switch to this hat right here. But this is at number 3. Pretty sweet. All right, at number 2, this one is a bit strange. I guess if you were doing this by like how much money I could potentially make, this is on the top of the list, but sort of for odd reasons. Let me show you right here. I have 3 boxes of Let's Talk Puberty for Boys, produced by Disney Educational Productions. I have over 100 copies of this. I even have 2 copies of it for girls. So if you've got kids and you're struggling to figure out how to talk to them about puberty, well, let me know. I'll hook you up. I picked these up from a yard sale not too far from me, and the guy had like literally over 100 copies of this, sealed and everything. And as of this filming of this, I've already sold some. So I think I sold it for like $28 or $30 plus shipping. So with 100, do the math. That's nearly $3,000, probably close to $3,000. So definitely one of the more unusual things. But because I have so many, it's one listing. Just put a bunch. Just put the numbers up. You can add discounts and sell for anything. And since I got it for like I didn't even say how much I got it for. I got it for free. He didn't want them anymore. So at the end of his yard sale, he just handed them to me and said, "Here, you can have them." So free $99. That's how much I paid. So for all hundreds of these. So we're going to turn this into several thousand probably. Might take a while. I did sell one almost within like 12 hours of listing. So that's good news. But I can't imagine that there's like so much demand for this. I am going to cross post this and see if we can get it to other platforms, and maybe that will be real helpful to getting rid of these. But yeah. Didn't think this is how I'd be making money these days. Okay, now before we get to number one, please remember that we do have a live stream back on again. We were off last week, but we are back on again 7 p.m. Monday nights. Come check it out. Hang out. We're going to open up a bunch of mystery bags. I think we got 5 bags so far right now. Just searching for vintage, hanging out. You can even potentially win one of the t-shirts out of the bag, so you just have to show up and find out how to do that and how to get entered. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you and hanging out with us. All right, number one is this t-shirt right here. This one was threw me off actually when I saw it in the thrift store. So pretty interesting here. We've got these feet, and if you're a skateboarder, you're probably recognizing something here, but they've got faces and stuff and blah blah blah, eyes and stuff like alien toes. But on the back side, you can see here, this is a vintage Planet Earth Skateboards Buster Halterman t-shirt. This was I think a deck design that he had. This is a single stitch on the early 90s Fruit of the Loom. So really pretty old in terms of skate tees. This is incredible. I think the artist is Chris Miller, if I'm remembering correctly. The t-shirt is in absolute pristine condition. I mean, it's like... barely been worn. It's clearly been washed. You can definitely feel that it's been washed, so there's probably not a dry rot issue. But single stitch, not a hole in sight. A pretty rare t-shirt. I couldn't find a single copy of this design anywhere on the internet. Even got some of our Discord folks to dig into it and see if they could find it. They couldn't find anything exact. There are a couple that are somewhat similar, up for several $100s. So I have no idea what this one might bring. Obviously, there's a lot of guys collecting vintage skate stuff, so who knows what they might pay for this, but I only paid 50 cents, so whatever I sell it for, I'm going to make plenty of money off of it. So it's still, it's tough because it's actually a pretty sick tee in size large. It's pretty tempting not to just keep it for myself, but for now, we'll plan on putting it up and see what happens. But this vintage skate tee is number one on the vintage Planet Earth skateboards. Super dope. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. We will be back this week with Heat Check, so stay tuned for that. And maybe some more other stuff later on in the week. But we'll see you guys then. Peace.